Hey guys, Mizuki here. Oh, gaming industry, you never fail to disappoint us. It's honestly impressive at this point. Just when you think you've seen it all, pre-order scans, half-baked releases, microtransactions disguised as content updates, and the dreaded live service disasters, these big gaming corporations somehow manage to sink even lower. Seriously, if there were an Olympic event for squeezing every last cent out of their consumers, these companies would be gold medalists every single time. And the worst part, we keep letting them do it. Everywhere you turn, it's the same story. These industry giants sitting in their billion-dollar fortresses don't even pretend to care about the gamers anymore. Heck, I don't even know if they cared on us to begin with. It's not about passion for games, not about pushing boundaries or creating experience we'll remember for a lifetime. Oh no. It's all about one thing: ease, fast, and brainless money. And they've gotten really creative, I must say, with how they extracted from us battle passes, overpriced cosmetics, surprise mechanics, aka loot boxes. But I just make it sound fancy here. Subscriptions for things that used to be free and are now behind a paywall. It's a buffet of money-grabbing skins, and we're all willing guests. Cara, eles devem achar que a gente é idiota, não é possível, mano. But wait, in this dark, greedy landscape of corporate nonsense, there shines a beacon of hope, a legend. A company that, despite being a corporate entity, they still somehow manages to understand the sacred, unspoken agreement between gamers and developers. Enter Valve, the closest thing we have to a gaming industry guardian angel. And no, I'm not saying they are perfect. Let's not forget the years-long silence on Half-Life 3, but compared to everyone else, they are practically saints. These guys have been the game literally forever. Counter-Strike, Dota, Half-Life, Portal, all iconic, all legendary. All proof that when Valve actually make games, they make bangers. But the real golden goose? Steam, the definitive PC gaming platform. The one place where you can buy a game, play it for 2 hours and still return it, if it's a dumpster fire. Looking at you, certain overpriced broken AAA releases, and just when you think that Valve is relaxed to sit back and let the industry implode, they go ahead and do something incredible. They actually listen to gamers. Wow, shocking, I know, right? That's incredible in 2025, I mean. What company listens to gamers nowadays? Imagine a gaming company that actually gives a damn about the people buying their games. It's revolutionary. But before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank you all my patrons that support my work here on YouTube, and especially my Three-Tailed Fox tier members Heath Rowell and Fenny Sylvy for the incredible support to my work. You guys are amazing. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon, link is in the description below. So, what have they done this time? Oh, just something that should have been common sense from the day one, the start of gaming industry. They're banning games with in-game commercial ads from Steam. Banning, as in get out, we don't want you here. If a developer thinks it's a great idea to shove an skippable ad into your game, congratulations, the game will be yeeted off Steam faster than a cheater in a competitive match. Let's make an exercise here. Imagine you're deep into an epic RPG, fully immersed in an intense battle, and suddenly, boom! You are forced to watch an ADS for some sketchy mobile game featuring a crying king who somehow lost his kingdom again. Or worse, an ad for a game you're already playing. That's the dystopian future that certain companies, EA, Ubisoft, Activision, have been slowly but surely steering us towards. But thanks to Valve, at least Steam would be a safe haven from the nightmare. And let's be honest here, this decision is a direct slap in the face to the mobile gaming market, which has become a wasteland of watch this ad to continue pop-ups. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh no, you ran out of energy! But wait, watch this totally not annoying, totally not manipulative 30 seconds ADS and you get one more try! Oh, my personal favorite. You died? Don't worry, if you watch this ad for a game that looks nothing like the gameplay it's advertising, you can respawn immediately. Yeah, no, get that garbage out of here, please. Now, my dear foxes and viewers, some of you might be thinking, but what about other platforms? Surely they will follow Valve's lead. Ha, that's adorable. Other platforms are probably taking notes on how to implement more ADS, not remove them. Mark my words, it's only a matter of time before we start seeing full-blown commercial breaks in console games. Imagine booting up your PlayStation or Xbox and be greeted by a brief message from our sponsors. And let's not forget the audacity of some AAA companies who already had the genius idea of sneaking ADS into paid games. Looking at you, NBA 2K. Oh, you thought loading screens were just an unfortunate necessity. Think again. Developers saw that little waiting period and thought, what if we turn this into an opportunity for more money? So they started slapping ADS onto loading screens, even making sure they play it after the game had already finished loading. Because of course they did. But now, not with Steam, baby. Valve is saying nope to all of it, and honestly, we should be celebrating. This is the kind of consumer-first move that keeps Steam miles ahead of the competition. While other platforms are busy figuring out how to charge you for blinking, Valve is over here making sure our games stay games and not glorified billboards. So yeah, big W for Valve on this one, and a huge L for every company that thought forcing ADS into premium games was a bright idea. Maybe next time they can focus on, I don't know, making good games instead of milking players dry. Just a thought here, just a thought. If this game execs had their way, you'd be shoveling out cash just to respawn. Imagine that! You have died, insert Steam points to continue. What is this, an arcade from 1985? Oh wait, I take that back. Arcades were actually fun. This dystopian future of microtransactions makes Flipperama look like an all-you-can-eat buffet of unlimited playtime. And let's be honest, at this rate, they are going to start charging per button press. Oh, you want to reload? That's gonna be 3 points. And downsides? That's another 2 points. Brief, that's a subscription-based service now. Welcome to Premium Oxygen, gamers. And before you call me crazy, let me remind you of a little gem from the past. A former EA boss, yes, EA, the undisputed overlords of microtransactions, also proposed charging for bullets in Battlefield. Oh yeah, imagine that nightmare scenario. You're in the middle of an intense shootout. You line up the perfect shot, pull the trigger, click, you're out of ammo. Hold on, guys, let me just swipe my cards real quick, because nothing says immersive warfare experience like needing to Vimo EA mid-battle. It's like a pay-to-win Hunger Games, but instead of sponsors dropping you supplies, it's your own broke self trying to afford a magazine refill. Thankfully, the gaming community isn't just rolling over and taking this nonsense. People are finally waking up and saying, nah, I think I'll pass on being milked like a cash cow. Boycotts are happening, criticisms are louder than ever, and even the gaming gods at Steam have come down from their pixelated heavens to say, yeah, we are not doing that here. And that, my dear gamers, is a huge freaking win for us. Because, let's face it, the industry was getting out of hand. Remember that one Battle Royale where they actually charged players to land? You got 2 free descents, and after that, you had to either wait it out, watch an ad, or, surprise surprise, pay up. Like, imagine queuing into a match, hyped it up to drop into the action, and suddenly the game's like, oh no, pay well buddy, wanna hit the ground? That'll be 99 extra cents. At this rate, the next game will charge you to open doors. Oh, you found loot. That's an extra $5 to access your inventory. Hope you brought your wallet, buddy. But, as much as I'd love to keep roasting these corporate masterminds, I gotta give props where they are due. Steam has been stepping up big time. They're not just shutting down predatory ADS, but also cracking down on those sketchy games that make a bunch of grand promises and then go sues harder than you'll last see their match. No more coming soon DLCs that never arise, no more paywalls for unfinished content, and no more devs trying to charge for features that should be in the base game to begin with. If you can tell us when and what you're releasing, you don't get to take our money, period. Of course, this doesn't mean that all advertising games is that. Product placement is still fair game. So yeah, expect to see your Need for Speed tracks littering with Burger Kings and billboards for some new earnest drink. But you know what? I'm fine with that. If I'm cruising through a city and see an ad for a real-world product, at least it's realistic. Like, I'd be more concerned if the city was just empty streets and generic super drink posters. The key difference is context. Steam isn't banning ADS, they're banning the ones that make you feel like you're trapped in a capitalist hellscape. Take Death Stranding for example. Remember when you had to drink Monster Energy to recharge? Iconic. Sure, it was kind of hilarious, but at least it fit the game. Now, imagine playing something like, I don't know, Elden Ring, and mid-boss fight a huge Fortune Tiger banner pops up. Just standing there in the middle of the lands between. Mood? Ruined. Immersion. Shattered. You see us making sure that doesn't happen. And yeah, I hear you asking, but how will Steam moderate all this? To which I say, bro, I have no idea. They probably don't either. Some stuff will slip through the cracks. Sure, but just having this rule is sets a new industry standards, because when the biggest PC gaming platform takes a stand, the rest of the industry take notes, and we, the players, actually benefit for us. Crazy concept, right? Like, we are not even asking for much. We know advertising will always exist. Sports games will have banners on the sidelines. Racing games will have real-world sponsors. And let's be real, EA will still find some way to put microtransactions in FIFA until the sun explodes. But what we don't want is to pay full price for a game only to get bombarded with ADS that make us feel like we're playing a 10-slot machine instead of an actual game. You shouldn't have to pay to not be harassed by ADS. That's not a feature, that's just a scan with extra steps, and Steam gets that. Which is why, for all its flaws, it remains the undisputed king of PC gaming platforms. So, to wrap this up, Steam's move is a massive W. It's setting a precedent. It's forcing developers to actually respect players instead of treating us like walking wallets. And best of all, it's proof that when gamers push back, we can actually change things. And remember, if a game ever tries to charge you for bullets, just uninstall and go touch some grass. Like, subscribe, and bell. Bye!